got great results when I was relaxed from point cutting. Now that I'm natural, is that a good approach? Let me tell y'all about cutting hair, period. She does make a point that when her hair was straight, that point cutting is only good for women with straight hair or straight styles. Why? Because remember, that hair texture is flat. Whether you're relaxed or you have naturally flat, straight hair, point cutting into the hair is what gives flat hair movement, because it's a very flat texture with no movement. So if you're wavy, curly, or kinky, you have movement already. So it's more important that the further you move from straight to wavy to curly to kinky, the more shrinkage that you get, which is generally somewhere around the 3s and the 4s, then you need to blow the hair out. Whether it's you blow it out so it has fluff to it, or you blow it out because you need to see the roots from the strands of hair from root to ends. And there's a lot of controversy over blowing out kinky or curly hair to cut it, and it's called common sense, right? There's another technique by picking one curl up and cutting it at a time. Okay, try that and see how it works for you if you're somewhere around a type 3 or any of the 4s. It's just not applicable to a texture. Just because your hair has tons of spring, shrinkage, spirals, curly 3, or tons of twists and tendrils, or your hair has tons of shrinkage and is spongy, doesn't mean that each strand that makes up that head of hair doesn't deserve the same amount of attention and TLC and respect as the strand next to it. And the reason why you get haircuts is to trim the ends. And so whether you're kinky or curly or straight, a split end, white women call them split ends, black women call them single strand knots or fairy knots. The fact remains is that if your ends are starting to fray, one, you'll get tangles, then you have to get a trim. That's generally at the 3-month mark. And you can't cut what you can't see. And get off of this whole myth about using heat or a comb attachment to straighten hair. No one's trying to burn your hair, give you a country press to cut it. You just want to be able to get a comb through your beautiful cashmere, because I think of hair as like your favorite cashmere sweater. So you have to treat it as such. And you want to be able to get a comb through the hair so you can see the strands of hair. And you also want to be able to take advantage of being able to add moisture to the hair while in the process of cutting it, if you're somewhere around a 4 or a 3. The looser your hair texture is, and you don't need to blow it out. It's just based off of your hair texture, how much shrinkage you have will tell you that you need to blow it out or stretch it out in order to cut it so you can see what you're cutting, so you can find the shape. And more importantly, then and cutting one curl at a time, like, okay, try that. Again, maybe it's a second part of the haircut if I pick up one curl at a time and cut it. But to go through a full head of hair where the strands are not given attention, it's virtually impossible to make sure that you get a healthy head of hair that holds a shape. Particularly if the person wants to be able to wear their hair straight or curly or kinky or natural and it's straight, and to be able to have options and versatility, which most women do, because that's the beauty of natural hair, is that you should be able to wear your hair straight and curly. And if you don't, you don't have to, but the fact remains is if you want rapid growth and you want a healthy head of hair with a great shape, you have to trim the ends. Be it kinky, shrinkage, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, whatever your texture is, trimming your ends and getting a great haircut is important. How you cut it is determined by your texture, not someone else's.